So one of the things we've had to do is learn how to make music for the videos that we're making. The TVET videos where we fly in, circle around the TVETs, then we fly out, then we fly over some terrain, then we fly down again into another TVET to check out what it looks like, and then we fly out again. That means it's got distinct patterns. It means it's got different sounds which have to happen at different times. So when we create the music, we have to do it so that it correlates. I'm going to show you how I've done that. And it also has to be African, that's crucial, but a mix of modern. So here we have a situation where we start off. You can see I've kind of worked out how to do the music. Here it goes. Put it a bit louder. Strong, dramatic. We're still flying in. We're still getting to the point where we're starting to see where the TVET is. And then you have to transition into a spot where you're actually circling around the TVET. So it has to have like a groovy vibe. Then you have to declare when you are moving, either in or out. You've got to make a sound. There we go. Now in this case, we've now landed at the TVET, and now we're going to start to circle the TVET. And around the TVET we're going now. We're circling around the TVET. We're talking about all the things that are going on in the TVET and subjects, those kinds of things. And you can see that I can manipulate how long it goes on for. I can either make these sequences longer or shorter because I've worked out how to do the various sequences. Now you can see at the point where it gets to the blue one, the Witch House base, that is where we're going to declare a lift off. Now we're actually starting to lift off. We're going into the air. We're going higher and higher. And now we're going to start to fly from one place to another place. So you've got to get a whole different soundtrack going. But now the problem is you can't just have one song. You've got to start to experiment with all kinds of music, all kinds of styles, so that you can get different kinds of moves going with the different kinds of TVETs and the atmospheres that they have. Also, you've got to start to work with the different African languages at the same time. And eventually, after doing all of these ones, I've kind of landed up with an album. And the album kind of looks like this, if you can see it. It's got a whole bunch of songs which I think are good enough for us to move forward. So let's look at this bird whistle and calling combination, because I felt it was really important to land up in a situation where we could work with that. So now listen for the same thing. You've got to start off chilled, going towards a place. Beautiful African calling. It reminds me of being. That's calling us towards the TVETs. Now we slowly but surely landing at the TVETs. Slowly we go in. Then you change the sound. So you're cruising and off you go. So both those that you've heard have been created for a more kind of rural TVET, specifically more existing within the KwaZulu-Natal and early Eastern Cape areas. But what you also want is you want places for the mines and for then all the stuff going on there. You want like a more mining industrial sound. So you've got the aeroplane going, it's flying, you've got all sorts of like sounds of metal. You still want to have the traditional African sound with it, and then you want to hit with like a funky sound. So what you're doing right now is you're flying around the TVET college again, saying everything about it, what's going on, how the TVET works, all that kind of stuff. And when that finishes, you now want to lift off. She's calling you to another TVET. And now you start to fly. So that's the kind of fun we're having trying to set up how the soundtracks for all the different TVETs work. It's been a hell of a big learning curve to make music like this, but it's been a lot of fun actually doing it.